think the challenges are probably not all that much different from what we've always confronted, but the degree has changed. We've had some improvement in our occupational health and safety standards, but we still have a lot more to do and a lot more improvements to make. The issues of precarious work are still there, and in many circumstances they're being exacerbated, they're being worsened, and we're seeing fewer and fewer direct employees of coal mining companies, be they state-owned or privately owned, and an increase in the number of contractors and labour hire workers. And that's on the increase, so that's a challenge that has to confront us. The very fundamental changes that are taking place in society with governments walking away from support of key industries like the coal mining industry, and the privatisation of coal companies, meaning that they want to make profits for the people who own the companies and the shareholders of those companies, means we're seeing a fundamental shift away from, if you like, the protectionist almost systems that were in place in many countries, particularly throughout Europe, to more of the open economies like we see in Australia. We're used to it in Australia. We've had very few state-owned coal mines, and in fact they've all gone 2 generations ago. So we're very much exposed to the brutality of capitalism, and I think many of our colleagues from other countries are now feeling the full brunt of that capitalism. What do we do to overcome that? If the answers were simple, we wouldn't need a conference like this. We need the best brains available in the coal mining industry from the workers' side to be in a room, to be having serious, sensible conversations with each other about what the options are. We need to learn from what has occurred in other countries. We can't simply transport that necessarily to every country. I don't think there's a template, but there are some very good ideas. There are some very good things that occurred. There are some very good things being pursued. We need to put all of those on the table and then see whether or not they can be massaged and developed into a strategy and a policy and a program that will suit the specific requirements of individual countries, individual unions. At the end of the day, the key issue is we're here elected to represent coal miners. We have to look after them first and foremost. That's our job, that's our responsibility, and if we can't or won't do it, we shouldn't be here.